Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. It's David Vibes, and this time I'm doing a tutorial video of how to two-man Crota, tag team Crota. My good friend Matty Scott, aka El Rolio, one of my best friends in the world. We play Destiny together, a ton. And I told him, I was like, I know we can two-man this, and he's very good, a really good player. But most importantly, he makes good decisions, and so that was why we decided to try and do it. We chose to use a strategy that I developed for solo in Crota, where I focus on staying in the ogre room on the right. But for me, it's also very important to understand communication and know the roles that you play. So when we're two man in Crota, El Rolio stays up top and he's going to take out boomers if he feels like, and he's most importantly he's the one that's going to take down Crota with rockets. If he runs out of rockets, then I will take down Crota with my rockets. But he's always the one taking down Crota. I'm the one taking down the sword bearer. When I land on the rock, I tell him when to fire. Rockets now. He'll hit him. He also has a yellow horn and is a 32, so two rockets from him will bring down Crota. We've tested it with a Hunger of Crota. Two rockets and some primary will get Crota to kneel as well, so you do not need a yellow horn to pull this off. And I think anybody who is a 32 can actually pair up with another 32 and do a two-man Crota tag team on normal. So here it is. I'm running a Sunsinger Warlock, Fusion Grenades, Gift of the Sun, Radiance it reduces incoming damage, not Fireborn. We can actually do other things than self-revive. So as you can see, the sword bearer doesn't come out. I get a bunch of thrall first, and then a cursed thrall. So I'm hopping just to avoid them. They can hit you. And then 3 grenades are going to kill the sword bearer really easily. So pop radiance, that's my sword. Throw an extra grenade to clear some thrall. I forgot the sword. So go back, grab the sword. The timer for the sword doesn't start until I grab it, thankfully. So I do have the time that I needed. Hop on the rock, look up at Crota, but he's paying attention to El Rolio, so he's far away. Gets him to kneel. And I'm not doing slams because that animation takes too long since he was so far away. So Crota is paying attention at me now, and I crouch to avoid him shooting me. So that's it. And the sword goes away, so I got in what damage I can. The goal is to get this with 3 swords. I don't know how that cursed thrall didn't blow up on me. And so I say here, basically El Rolio is doing a right side strategy. Just flip the left strat that everybody's used to. He's staying upstairs in the right, and I'm going to stay in the room and bring the sword bearer to me. So now I'm rebuilding my super. Look on my radar, I see some thralls spawn behind me through the door. Jump behind them and then start picking them off again. Thankfully in this case I don't need my super to kill the sword bearer because I don't really need to use rockets, so I can actually just kill him with some rockets. 2 fusion grenades, 1 rocket will kill him as well. While I'm aggroing him to bring him into the room, I'm trying to get him to stay in the room or just outside the door, so when Crota rotates I can easily kill him. So there he is. He's in the room. Let's keep him there. Just checking on him. Might as well kill this thrall. But the sword bearer is in the room. So once you back up and go a little to the right behind that crystal, he will move. So there it is. I've decided to use rockets to kill him. 2 rockets. And grab the sword and jump back on the same rock, the smaller rock. Didn't do that so well, right? Crota is shooting at me. Rolio gets him down. Slash, slash, slam. And then get out of there. I could get in 3 slams instead, but I'm now testing doing slashes. I think I've graduated. So Rolio says that I need to fire rockets. He's out. So I down Crota. I'm not going to have the sword for long. So I'm just going to get in as much as I can get. 2 slams. The boomers got me on the right. So I got out there anyway. Get up high. And then Rolio is going to come down to the ogre room just like in the hard mode strategy. So he's going to be on his way. I just got super lucky with killing these thralls. Just dropped some heavy for me. But I decided not to shoot the ogre. I should really shoot the ogre with my rockets, but I didn't. I'm not going to use all of them on him. I'm keeping some in case I need to shoot Crota. And I'm stingy with my heavy ammo synth as much as I have a ton of strange coins and like 140 synth. So Rolio is going to focus on killing the ogre. I'll pop some shots at him just for the hell of it. So here it is. I think the ogre is dead, so I'll keep my rocket. Well, he's not dead, and he turns and comes at me, smashes the ground, hurts me, and we throw a grenade on him, and Rodeo shoots him. So he's dead, and now we're going to be taking our time because we're going to let Crota rotate back to center, back to then to his left. See, he's in the center. The sword bearer won't come out in time when he gets back to the center. It'll be too short before Crota rotates, and we do want 2 downs just in case. So that's Rolio firing rockets. He hasn't popped a synth, so I get my critical shots on the ogre just like I do it for solo. And so we're considering that we might actually have time. So Crota rotates, no sword bearer yet. So the 60-second clock starts now. And we decide, it's not worth it. Let's just wait on the sword bearer, let Crota rotate, and then come back to the center. So we prefer to only attack in the center. And that's it, clearing the thrall. Super is built, aggro the sword bearer and bring him in the room. And try and get your partner, in my case Rolio, to stand in a way that the sword bearer doesn't see him. Just one of us needs to aggro him and bring him in. And so at this point it's just really focusing on shooting some thrall to drop some heavy hopefully, and getting the sword bearer to wait in the room. So I'm just checking, sword bearer is there, waiting in the room, perfect positioning. I can see in the top of my screen when Crota moves, so that's what I'm focusing on. I want to see when he rotates. Dance, because it gives me a wider field of view when you go into 3D, as you can tell. I don't know, sword bearer ran off, he saw me. So there is Crota, he just moved, 60 seconds, just wait. Share the chalice if you need. Your partner probably got a little hurt coming down from the steps into the room. Rollo decides to bring the sword bearer by looking at him. And he's right outside the door. I'm still trying to get him inside. I prefer when they're inside. But that's pretty much it. We're staying in this room. We're pretty safe. No thrall are spawning behind us. So this is one of the safest spots on Crota normal. It's a pretty safe spot on hard as well until the ogres come. But it's hard to shoot Crota from here. So this is where we hang out. As you can see on the radar, Roller is to my right. The sword bearer is right outside the door, so I decided to just leave him there. No point. You can just wait for Crota. He's moving around, so. But that's the sword bearer for you. We've all had that experience. So that's Roller running off to go back up to the top, so you can hit him. I'm taking down the sword bearer. So Roller is in position. I have the sword now, and rockets away. I'm going to jump up. For some reason, he doesn't get out. Rolly only had 1 rocket. He didn't set it up, so he's back reloaded. He has 2. He tells me rockets away, and I'm off 1, 2, 2 slams, 3 slams, and then get out. So I need 1 more slam to kill him. Should only need 1. I get ready with rockets in case, but Rolly has the rockets. So 1, 2. Sword runs away 3, and just running out of the sword, I managed to get the kill right there. Really lucky. Ideally, you only want to have to give 2 slams at that point, but that's fine. We pulled it off. When the sword is disappearing, it still counts as a sword, so you do get in that final hit. And that's how we tag team this raid and 2-manned it. So, big shout out to El Rolio. And this is me being idle with my solar nades and creating a nice little dancing platform. But there it is again, proof that only 2 of us were involved in the raid. There was nobody distracting boomers or doing anything else. And that's Rodeo heading off. I grabbed some orbs. I'm going to pop my super and have some more fun as a warlock sun singer. Let's dance in the flames. But that's really it. It's a pretty safe strategy. One person is on boomer duty, take down Crota. The other person is to kill the sword bearer and then actually do the slams and use the rocket as a backup. Obviously the strategy, I think, could be fine-tuned, especially from a communication standpoint. I really should have killed the ogres with my rockets, since I don't need them for the most part. And then I could have popped a synth. But I was being a little stingy with my heavy ammo, and they were dropping for me. So that's it.